Hi everybody, hello, and I presume because you're here you've made it through Christmas, so well done everybody, and I hope you had a lovely time, a nice festive restful holiday time. And really the holiday period is still going on, isn't it? Certainly in this country the period between Christmas and
join the party. Go to spectator.co.uk.
Ooh, don't need that. Yeah, the period between Christmas and New Year is still very much a holiday time, and people that have got spare days holiday tend to take them then so they can get, a longer period in one go. So there's still a lot of people on holiday. I bet there's some of them wish they were back at work. But anyway, we carry on regardless. Those of you with a longer memory will remember that a little while ago we made part 1 of our Edith trifold journal, and I said that I would come back to it as and when. I wasn't going to rush through it, just do the parts as I felt that I wanted to do them. And you haven't missed the making of the cover. On this occasion, the making of the cover will come last even, might be third, because I want to see how the size of the spines I want to leave. The Timmy tome and the proto Timmy, they were very squashed. It's really hard to close them. So this time I'm not going to be caught out that way. I'm going to make my insertions, then measure them, then we can make the spines to fit. That's the plan. So today we're going to crack on with section 2, and I have got some pieces of card cut out, and they're scored, so they're only just to stick together, and then we can decorate them. If I'd been a bit more organised, I probably would have done this before, but I wasn't, so So this is what it's gonna, the idea of it, right? This is the central section here, and it's going to have a side pocket there, and then this folds out. It's a single fold out like that, and then it folds back over the central section. And then this is the side section. It's going to have a pocket either there or there, and that will fold back to there. And it's got a little spine that actually folds inside that one, because I've put a wider spine there than here. And then there's 2, because I thought it wasn't complicated enough. There's 2 bits. One goes here and flips up, and the same on the bottom that flips down. So let's get these put together, and then we can get the Edith books out and start decorating. Right, this, I wanted it 6 3/4. That's the width that I've made this section at, and I made it to be almost the size of the pages in the Edith books, so I didn't have to waste anything. So that's 6 3/4, then an 1/8, 6 3/4, then a 1/4, and this was just the remnant. This card is A3, and I know that doesn't mean anything to you guys in the States, but it measures 16.5, I would say, by about 12. It's twice the normal A4 size that we have. It's double that size. So if you double your letter size, whatever paper that is, then you should be somewhere close.
I'm going to stop the stream for a second, because it's a bit jerky for some reason.
All right, okay.
So if you just pause yourself there.
I'll pause myself here.
Restarted it, so
okay, I was just going to do something, but I didn't. Right, okay. Are we started? Are we running? Yeah. I think before I stick this down onto here, I should stick the page of Edith that I'm going to be using for decoration, and then stick that over the top, and then put the decoration down there. That's what I think. So at this stage then, Mr. F, please could you hand me 2 books of the Edwardian, let's go for nature notes. No, further, yeah, that one, yeah.
One of them?
2, please. So, thank you. And I did say to you when I did this that it's more winter. It's kind of more December, January, February time. No, yeah, that sort of time. So I'm now moving into spring with this section. So let's have a look and see. These books, I've had a go at all of them. All of the books that I've got. Oh, I love that. I put that in the other one, didn't I? Yeah, that's February. Let's move into March. That's nice. It's always such a chore, isn't it, looking through the Edith books. Oh, that's gorgeous. April. Yes, I like. Let's just have a quick canter through to the end of May and see what we've got. Yeah, I love the swallows and house martins. This is the nature notes of the Victorian lady, not the. Oh, I like that too. Not the country diary, although I have it too, but I'm just going to look through the nature notes and see what I've got. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. It's all beautiful. It says small copper butterfly. Do you know, I've never noticed that before. Where is it? Or is it that small you can't see it? Can anybody see it? Can you see it, Mr. F? Wild hyacinths, yes. Hedge sparrow's nest, yes. Small copper butterfly. You've forgotten to put it on.
There, isn't it?
My goodness, it's tiny then, if that's the case. I don't know, I can't see it. That's funny. Oh no, I don't want slow worms and stuff. That's nice. Oh, that's a lovely spread, isn't it? Oh, I love that. But it would mean that the side pocket wouldn't have a great deal on it. So now we're into June. I don't really want to go as far as June. So I've got this rabbit. Let's just see what we get there. It's going to split the April is the problem. So what's my other choices? That's May, July, May. I think I've had a great deal out of here, to be honest. Yeah, we're into June there. Could you pass me another copy of it, please? Because, thank you. I think I must have already been raiding that one. April. Yeah, so there we are. I've got 2 of those rabbits. Excellent. And what was the other one that I thought I liked? Well, I like them all. I'll say the other one that I thought was appropriate. And see if I've got 2 of it.
Jen says it flew away.
I think it must have flown away, Jen. Was it May I was thinking of? It could have been, and you know I might do that because I'll get all of that on the pocket. So yeah, I think that's where I am heading. So let me just snip that out, see if I've got any little scissors or anything that will do the job. My desk's still in the right. How'd you do from old Timmy? I did put most of it away. Oh yes, and this, look what I have to show you. Look at this. It's a fabulous Tim Holtz Stampers Anonymous stamp set. And not very long ago, about an hour ago, we heard the postman put something through the letterbox, except we knew it couldn't be the postman because there's no post today because it's a bank holiday. So when Mr. F went to look, he said, oh, it looks like Amazon to me. And I said, well, I haven't ordered anything. He said, well, I haven't. It's addressed to you. Okay. What is it? And when he opened it up, it was this with a little note in from Julie from Camellia Crafts. Can you believe it? How kind. How absolutely wonderful. So I'm going to have great fun with those. They look like they'd really be nice to watercolour and stamp. So yeah, fabulous. I'm delighted. Now I've completely forgotten what I was doing. Oh yeah, I know. I was looking for a pair of little scissors, wasn't I? Let's see if I can find some. Oh, ow! They are little scissors. They might do the job. They might. They're not curved, but they might. No. I need some little curvy ones. I did have some on the desk, but I don't know where they've gone. Oh, hang on. Here they are. Right, so I'm just going to snip them out. There. So did everyone eat far too much and general too much revelry? Is there such a thing? I don't know. We had a very quiet day, actually. So right, let me find the May in here, and it's page number 59. It might not be in here. Let's have a look in the other one. 59. Let's see if it's there. Yeah, it's this one. Okay, so let's do the same thing here. I just think it'd be easier doing it this way than sticking the pocket down and then putting the decorative paper under it. And if you haven't got two books, don't worry, you can use one. It's just I like to use two. But I'm lucky, I've got two, you know, I know not everybody does have that. Right, so there we are, we have two identical pages from the nature notes. They might go up there, stay there. Good. And it's going on this page here. There's a lot, seems to be a lot of paper and card and stuff. So that's going there. I want to make sure I don't chop the M of the May off. So I might have to move it across just a little bit. And furthermore, this does not fit in my little Timmy trimmer. So I've got to get the Jolly Green Giant out.
People are intrigued as to why there's a teddy bear in the basket.
Well,
Keon wants to know if it's something to do with Catkin, or is it a peace offering to the gnomes?
well, what it is, it was my mum's teddy bear. She actually collected teddy bears, and this was one that I chose when she died. And it usually lives on my bedside table. I can't remember what you call that in America. What do you call it again? Nightstand. But Catkin got up on the bed and he got it and he brought it downstairs, and I just took it off him, and I was crafting at the time, and I was putting it in my basket, and he stays there, and I actually quite like him there now, so that's kind of where he's staying. So there's nothing too secretive about it. It's just, that's the story. Right, so I'm cutting that off at 6 3/4, which is exactly the measurement of the page. And I still have got a little bit of room there, and I've got a little bit of room there. So I'm just going to trim the other side just a little bit, just so it's more like a matten layer type thing. And I'm just going to trim a little bit off the top. Not much, I don't want to take much off. And a little bit off the bottom. And then we'll try it. And if it doesn't fit, I'll cry. I'll just cry. Right, let's have a look. So this should fit in there with just a little bit of space. My goodness, how good are we? That's great. Yeah, marvellous. Right, let's get that stuck down then. Now, what I can't remember about the other one, because it's so long ago, it looks like it's green and it looks like I have inked at the edge, yeah. I can't remember whether I used this one, Forest Moss. I'm pretty sure it's not Bundled Sage. I think it must be Forest Moss. So let's go with that. And all 3 sections don't have to be identical, of course. So right, let's just... I'm going to try this on this side first, just in case it doesn't look right. Oh, well, it's not going to look right, is it? It's my blinking brown dauber. Heaven's sake, get a grip, woman. Now this is going to be weird because I've put my brown dauber on the ink. No, that's it. That's definitely what it is. Excellent. Fancy putting my brown dauber in the green and thinking it wasn't the right colour. Of course it wasn't. So I didn't do anything fancy. I just literally went round the edges.
Jen was just asking about the family album, but I explained that the delay was down to me.
Yeah, it's Mr. F. He's gone on Christmas holiday. But it doesn't matter. We've got other things, I think. I hope we're amusing you with other things. There's quite a few projects, quite a few irons in the fire at the moment, but I'm quite enjoying that because I don't get sick of anything, moving from one to the other. So we've got Edith Trifold on the go. We've got the family album on the go, although you wouldn't believe it. And I've got the collab with Kyung, and I'm behind with that. That should have gone out 2 days ago. Yeah, so, yeah, there's loads I should be doing. Am I doing them? I'm trying my hardest. Right, let's see if this wants to work. Always seems such a shame, doesn't it, with Edith, to hide one of the sides of paper, but what can you do? What exactly can you do? So I hope all of you got some lovely crafty gifts for Christmas. Or new slippers, or new jammies. They're always good. I really need some new slippers, actually. I wear Nancy's slipper socks quite a lot, but sometimes you just need slippers. So I'll have to order myself some. Right, let's get this on in the right place. Lovely. Right, so I'm just going to take my Timmy towel that's underneath everything. Just wipe around that, pushing it down and mopping up any excess glue as we go. There we go. Right, so don't need to put that other piece on right just yet. Let's put the lid on the glue, would be a good idea. And all I need to do really at this stage is stick this one down there. I can come back at any stage and put the bit on the pocket. So I'm going to use, what am I going to use for this? I'm going to use art glitter glue. Why not? It's a good glue. It's been misbehaving today already, but we'll give it a shot. See, because I said it's been misbehaving, it's been perfect. There we go. So I want this piece to go right on the edge where that crease is. Let's just turn it around so I can see I've got the top right or wrong.
Like a quick roll call while you're doing that?
Yeah. Or maybe not quite while I'm doing it. Let's just check that that looks all right on the outside. Yeah, I think we're all right. Yeah, roll call.
I'll just pop up that picture of Ros and Jim for
Yeah.
those that missed it whilst we do roll call.
Yeah, okay.
Right, we have Roz,
Hi Ross, hi Jim.
Kyung,
Hi Kyung.
Judy,
Hi Judy.
Kim,
Hi Kim.
Terry,
Hello Terry.
Janya,
Hi Janya. I know you're not there really, Janya.
no, Jen,
Hiya Jen.
Michelle,
Hello Michelle.
Nancy BB,
Hello Nancy.
Mike,
Hiya Mike.
Connie,
Gonnie or Connie.
Gonnie,
Hiya Gonnie.
Amanda,
Hello Amanda.
Denise,
Hello Bernice.
Sharon,
Hello Sharon.
Carol,
Hello Carol.
Fancy Nancy.
Hello Fancy Nancy.
I think that's everybody in case I missed you.
Oh, there's rather more of you today than I thought there would be. How nice of you to join me. Thank you very much indeed.
Deborah,
Hello Deborah.
aka Hope Clark.
Oh, okay. Right, so I've got these other two pieces here. This is the back. This is going to be the back of the section. These are all going to fold in, you know, like so. But we also have two that fold in off the back section into the middle like that. Yeah, so let's get those stuck on now before I forget really what I'm doing. Actually, that's what I'd say. So I spared you all the scoring and cutting and swearing.
Deborah's first time catching alive.
Oh, Deborah.
Yep.
Hello, Deborah, aka Hope Clark. Well, I hope you enjoy it. It's probably not the most exciting live, to be honest. So I'm just going to pop that under there, taking note of the score marks, and I want this to be absolutely in between them. And press that down, just make sure that it does fold, that it is straight, because now's your chance to get it sorted if it's not right. Alright, I think that's okay. Let's give that a good burnish down. I'm just going to turn it around the other way and do the other one, and then that's everything joined together, isn't it? We can start to properly decorate. Ooh, ooh. Someone sent me a beautiful blue tit mug for Christmas, and she said, I know you don't do Christmas, but this year you are. And she sent me a beautiful blue tip mug, so that was lovely of her. So same thing, put this and make sure it's in between the two score lines where you want it to be. Fold that over, make sure it's straight.
Jen says her and Mike are off to the side in clown uniforms, costumes.
The one clown?
On that one of them,
yeah.
They're off to the side.
Oh, in the clown uniform. What I want to know is who is the person, the little child doing the handstands?
Well,
Ross
seemed to suggest that's Jen.
Oh, that's Jen. Well, it could be. She's just pretending to be a clown. Right, so here we are, look. I want that the other way round. So that's our centre back. This flaps up, this flaps down. This will be a pocket, so it's only one flap, so it will flap like that. Then that folds over like that and folds over like that, and there you are. Before you know it, you've got a flippy floppy book. That just needs to be persuaded to fold where I want it to fold. Just there. Yeah, that's fine. That's lovely. Right, just need to decorate it now. I've done all the boringness. So I might as well put this on because I've got it out and I don't want to lose it. So I want it, let me just tear it off, be easier. Okay, so I want that to join up with that, so it just needs a whisker off it. a whisker. I don't know what measurement a whisker is. Off this side, just a little bit. It is a pain, keep lifting that up and down. You're quite right. So, if that goes to there and that joins there, now I can mark where my bit is for here. And it's there, and it's there. Put that down there, and mark it at the top. I can't see. There and there. Is that right? Yep, I think so. So up we go again. I think perchance I might need to buy a smaller one of these. You know, one. I did buy that one, do you remember? And the blades just wouldn't stay sharp, so I sent it back. I mean, this one's great if I'm here by myself and I'm doing a lot of the same kind of thing, then you can get through it really quickly. And the next one is there and there. But for lives, it's not great. I take that on board.
Jan says hi.
Hi, Jan. Hope you're enjoying your holidays. Hope you had a nice family Christmas. Right, so that should go there and it should match perfectly. Yeah, that's great because there's a crease, a score line down there, so that's marvellous. Absolutely marvellous. Right, I'm going to ink around here. Oh, is it a bit too high, did I think?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little
Look
bit...
at the mountains, you can line them up.
A little bit too high. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So that wants to go there. This one really is half of nothing, but it goes on my Timmy trimmer, so we're all right. Goes there. Blimey, this is like nothing. Okay. Let's try this again. Happy with that. It's possibly a bit short down here. What can you do? I've cut it now. I do like this. This is quite a new ink for me. Well, it's an oxide forest moss. It's nice. It's quite an autumny colour, I would say. But it goes with Edith really rather nicely.
Jen says, weather report from around the world. It's warm and cloudy around 64 Fahrenheit. Where she is.
Warm and cloudy. Well, here it's foggy and foggy. It's really foggy. When Mr. F went out to the bin earlier, I said to him, be careful, you might not find your way back. But he did. I don't know, what is the temperature?
It was 2 degrees Celsius earlier.
All right.
I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. No, it's 3 now.
Oh, 3, we've got a veritable heat wave.
Whatever that is in Fahrenheit.
I do not know. But it's not that far off freezing, that much I do know. Right, so let's get these lined up onto there. Yeah, that's lovely, 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 lovely. Let's just check I'm not impeding that.
About 37.
About 37.
37 Fahrenheit.
Okay. Right, So there we are, that's that. Lovely, lovely. So at some stage we're going to have to come back and do all the tags and whatever, and that may be the next thing that I'll show you, because we, you know, as beautiful as that is and as lovely as I'd like to leave it like that, it does need some tags or a big journaling card or something else very Edithy. So where shall we move on to now? Let's just, well, I could do this one actually. I've got in my mind to do a pocket here, a big pocket across there. I think that would look quite nice. So let's have a look through the book and see what we've got.
Mike's kindly said that 64 is 17.7 Celsius. So it's 17.7 where they are.
17.7. Wow, that's really warm.
I know.
That's boiling, in fact. Have you just got your t-shirt and shorts on?
Ross says it's -1 in Brampton, Canada.
-1 in Brampton, Canada. Well, we live 8 miles from Brampton in Cumbria, which may come into your story, Ros, or it may not. I like these, but I think they're going to be useful for half pages. So I'm not going to use those. I might have to. Oh, I do like that though. Even if it hasn't got a small copper butterfly. And I'll be happy to cover those slimy blighters up. See what else we've got to the end of. I mean, these are all gorgeous, aren't they? They're just, oh, that's so nice. So nice. No, I don't want to go into June, I don't think. I want June, July and August. So let's see if this one wants to come out. This must be the one that's stuck into the book. But that's okay.
Mike says yes, it is very warm, and yes, I do miss Peter.
Ah, good for you, Mike.
Jen says yep, shirt and shorts.
Shirt and shorts. Well, if you wanted to go out here, you'd need proper insulation. You need your long johns for a start. Right, see if I can find that. Oh, I want to use him as well somewhere. What page is this? What number? Doesn't tell me. Doesn't say. But I feel it's April. Yes, there it is, in fact. So, in May. Let's take that out and pull this out. Although I imagine it's the same as the other one, and it's the bit that's stuck into the book. So I don't want to tear it. There we go. So let me just tear that out. Lovely. So this, really, we're just covering things up so as we can come along, I mean, beautiful things, you know, using Edith paper. So we can come along later and, yeah, put tags in. Beautiful tags. So let me just trim that bit off down there on both of them. So I'm going to make it 6 3/4, the just light of 6 3/4.
Kim says she can't see the point of it being cold if there's no snow.
Well, I kind of agree with that. Yeah. So this one as well, just light of 6 3/4, because the cream card is 6 3/4. I want this just in from the edge. There we go. And it's 9 inches high, so let's just see. Yeah, I'm just going to take a little tiny sliver off the height as well. So it's just less than 9. And this this one will be just less than 9. Doesn't matter so much about the one that's going to be the pocket. Right, so one of these needs to get stuck down onto this flap here. So I think we're all right there with measurements. Looks all right to me, so I'm going to ink around it and stick that down. Then we'll worry about the pocket on the top.
Terry says she's got snow.
Have you? Well, I bet the people that have got snow don't really want it. And the people that haven't got snow would like it. Keung's been saying for weeks, if not months, that it's unseasonably warm in Colorado.
Some of the peaks have got snow on.
Have they? Right, now then. Where would I like the pocket to be, is the question. And I think I'd quite like it to be... Would I like it to be there? I think just at the top of the nest would be nice. And then you can see all of that when the tags are in. So let's fold this over at the... Oh, I hate touching that thing, it's horrible. At the top of the nest there. And it should be square, so we should be able to fold that over. Let's just burnish that down. Right, so that's going to go there. This will be our pocket. That doesn't fit exactly. Calamity.
Janya says she's flying to Vegas at the minute.
Are you?
And then off to cold New Jersey for the night.
God, you get about. You certainly get about. Don't know if I can make this fit. Can I make this fit? It's on a... No, I can't. Not the world's best bit of doage. It's going to have to be like that. So what I want to do anyway is cut this off so I can preserve a little bit of this in case I need it for anything at all. Did everybody see Jen's Christmas cards that she sent out? Oh my, they were so gorgeous. I mean, like really gorgeous. They were, some of them had sort of Edith in the background and then like a robin or something. Oh, just gorgeous they were.
Jen says Mike got out her copy and they can't find the copper butterfly either.
No, I'm telling you. It doesn't exist. We've been done. We bought that book for the copper butterfly and it's blinking well not there. Told you I wasn't making it up. Right, so let's stick that down, burnish it again. So then we've got a bit of a more solid, this is why I like to use 2 pages. We've got a bit more of a solid pocket there, so it's not going to tear quite so readily. And we'll stick that down, and yes, I could have made a much better job of it, but I didn't. So if you didn't, you didn't. Honestly, it's weird. It's like it's completely off kilter. I don't know what's going on, but... Oh, pulled the nozzle off me. Oh, glitter. Oh my goodness.
Can we just screw it back on?
Hang on, we've just got an explosion. Right, so let's go around the 3 sides that we want glue on. For one moment I thought that I was doing the wrong bit of paper there. bottom. I'm quite prone to forgetting to glue along the bottom actually. It's only later when I put tags in and they go straight through and I think, oh, I forgot to glue you. Right, there we go. I'm just going to remove that out of the way while I see if I can actually straighten this up somewhat. That's good. But what's going on the back? Yeah, nothing that I can't live with, I don't think. I think that's better, that's better, that's better. Right, okay, let's just trim off that excess. I don't know how that happened, but you know, things like that do happen, don't they? So just square it up. I'm going to stop in a second and have a drink of my rum and coke. Who is the new lady? I've forgotten her name.
Deborah.
Deborah, yeah, Deborah. You must know that when I refer to rum and coke, it's only coke. I don't drink. It's only coke. I just call it that.
Jen says that her first love was with paper was making cards, so she enjoyed doing them.
Ah, well, they were absolutely gorgeous.
And
They
Mike
really
says
were.
his part was getting them in the post.
Well, that's a very, very important part, Mike. Nobody would get them if you hadn't played your part.
And Jen says, yeah, he's great with licking stamps.
I don't know if I'd be licking stamps in this day and age, Mike. Bit of a damp sponge might be a better bet. Right, I've forgotten to ink across the top there. Just a bit of a pain. Actually, the glue hasn't stuck very well, so we're all right. There we go. Right, need another little bit of glue. Oh, it's quiet today, isn't it?
And TaylorMade Journal says, the new lady is Lorna. Have you forgotten me already? LOL.
Happy Christmas, Lorna. Hope you had a lovely time. Hope you're feeling okay. Who's Lorna? Right, so that's going to go there.
Weird Canadians, I think.
Oh, yeah, could be. Let me just check. Yeah, I think we're all right. I think we're all right. Right, let's, yeah. Every time I turn over and I see you, I'm putting glue on your head. I don't like him. I think things with no legs, no. Snakes, slow worms, I'm not keen. Some people keep snakes as pets, don't they, which strikes me as a bit odd, because they don't have any feelings per se. They know, you know, they know they have to eat, they know they have to reproduce, they know they have to get out of way of danger, etc. But beyond that, they don't feel anything. They don't feel love or warmth or any of that sort of malarkey. So I don't see the point in keeping them as pets, really. Right, there we go. That's on. And that's going to be our nice big pocket, which we will make tags for in the next instalment. Oh dear. I haven't got anything on the inside of that yet. I might just make that journaling. I might not. The inside of this piece I'm talking about. And the next thing that we're going to see is this. It's got some ink on, so it's a good job that we're covering it up. So what am I going to put on there? I could just put a corner pocket, couldn't I? I could. Let's see what... Oh, that's nice. if I put that on and just put a corner pocket on there, this is the dull bit, I could put the corner pocket on there. Let's have another look through the book. Aren't they gorgeous? They are gorgeous. Oh, I love that rabbit. It's definitely gone somewhere. And this birdie with its nest. But we've already got one bird's nest so far today. So, oh, I'll tell you what, that would look lovely on the back of that bit we've just done. See how I can get that out. I know it's covering up this bird, but sometimes you just have to. Sometimes it's just got to be done. It's like a sketch and it's got lambs on it. What could be better? When rosy plumelets tuft the larch and rarely pipes the mounted thrush, or underneath the barren bush flits by the sea blue bird of March. Yeah, I'll grant you it wasn't the best rendition. It's by Tennyson apparently. Right, let's just... Okay, so I want to use this as the back for that flap that I've just put in. Having said that, I really do like this. I don't really want it covered up, but you know, I've got to put something on here. Let's fold this all up out the rod. It's beginning to get on my wick now. Yeah, this section here. I think that would look nice. So that's the pocket. And then it folds over, and that's going to be what you see when it flips down. Yeah, I like that. So let's just make some marks where we want it. Ooh, it's very tight to that lettering. There, and yeah, that's helpful if you move it. There, and what we like height wise. Okay, I think maybe just a snidgel. A snidgel. Let's do the sides first. And then just a wee bit off, it's going to have to be off the top because Tennyson's name's right at the bottom. There we go. Right. Let's get this stuck down. It's kind of just a case of being patient, really, of working your way through all the flips and flaps and folds and tucks and whatever else you might have, and get them covered, and then come back and see how you want to decorate them. You know, you might want bits of ribbon, you might want bits of lace. I'm certainly going to want tags and the like, journaling cards. On some pages, you know, that are plain, you might want to put a tummy tuck. All sorts of things are open to you, but the first thing you need to do is actually cover all the card up. You could put just coffee stained paper on there if you wanted to. That would be fine. It would look good. You could put a nice stamp on it. Would also be fine. So let's see, does that fit there? I believe it does. Right, let's get back. I'm sorry, Birdie. I really am. I like you a lot. But, sorry. It's a shame Laura isn't on today, because Laura loves her Edith as well. You haven't seen her, have you? Laura Horner?
No.
No.
She was talking about snakes. She sent him off from a snake.
Oh, Tell me what they're saying about snakes.
Well, we've got people for and people against.
Who's for them?
Kyung.
Oh, Kyung. I'm not against them. I wouldn't kill them, if you understand me. But, you know, they have their habitat and I have mine. And their habitat is not in my house. When we used to go fell walking, we used to meet up with a fair few snakes. And I was never thrilled to see them, but I always found them quite exciting. And that's where they belong. That's where they should be. Right, so that's that piece down there. Okay, so we're progressing. So I could do that bit, but I think I'll leave this bit because it's difficult for you to see. But we've got this finished with a pocket on the front and this lovely sketchy bit on the back. So we can leave that like that. Now let's move on to this and decide what we want to do. Do we want the pocket that way, so when you flip it open there's a pocket there, or that way, so when you flip it the pocket's there? I'm feeling that this way is probably right, but I've no idea why. So, because I've got card here, I only need one print that I can cut down there. I don't need to fold any back because it'll be sturdy because it's on card. So let's see what I've got. I've got that. That's so nice. My mum used to love cowslips. Those are the cowslips, yeah. Let's see. We've got that gorgeous, gorgeous bunny. Shall we use him? I only need to use one, which means I'll still have another copy. And he would fit there beautifully, wouldn't he? Yes, he would. Let's just get this off here. Okay, doesn't want to cut it for whatever reason. Let's find another bit of paper to put under it. Sometimes they're funny if it's just one sheet, aren't they? Yeah, I think it's not too bad. Right. So I want it to go. Actually, if we start on this one here, and I want to cut it. Oh, it's all tense, isn't it? Where's my blooming pencil gone? Come on.
You lost now?
Pencil. Where's my blooming pencil?
I don't know. Didn't they get you another one?
I should have another one somewhere, surely. No. Thank you. I don't know where it is. Right, so I'm going to line this up against that side there, and I'm going to make a mark right at the edge of that fold over bit. And I'm going to do the same up here, right at the edge of the fold over bit. Then I'm going to take a deep breath and cut this page. It's quite worrying. So get that on the edge, get that on the edge, and go for it.
Bite of your nose.
Right, so that should fit nicely there. which it does. This should fit there, which it does. Have I got a little bit? No, that's perfect, I think. I think that's great. So it'll end up looking like that, but it's actually pocket. So let's inka and get them stuck on. Are they the right height? Did I check that? Perfect. So sorry that this isn't anything kind of revolutionary or new or different or whatever, but it's got to be done. It's got to be done to make the Edith journal. And same with this one. I don't need ink this side because it's going, well, better actually, just in case you can see it. I might have to take another little bit off that side, is that? Yeah, it's just a little bit too wide. So let's take that off while we think about it. It needs to come off to there. And this one. That looks a bit... Where's the hinge? Where's the hinge? The hinge is there. So yeah, I do need to take a little bit off there. Let's hope it's in a mood to cut it.
Michelle says the bunny's nose lined up with his face. Good job.
Yeah, good job. So right, let's just check that. Yes, that's lovely. Yeah, lovely, lovely, lovely. Right, okay. Let's carry on inking this then. I thought I'd made the sections just so as they were just smaller than the Edith book, so I could cut out, you know, like that hinge at where it's been sewn into the spine, because sometimes it does go a little bit raggy. So yeah, the next live we'll do the tags to go in this. And I think I was still a few short, wasn't I, for the original section that I did. I'll put that on second. I'll put this on first. Oh yeah, look, I just chopped right through his nose. Oh, poor little bunny. Well, this is a bit of card that I had that was the remnant, so I couldn't really resize it. Well, I could have made it smaller. So, let's get this down in place.
Junior says she has a hard time working with Edith. The auditioning phase is too nerve-wracking.
It's nerve-wracking, and then you come to cut it and it's like doubly nerve-wracking. I've just got to pretend that I can just go and print out another one. Because from once I start thinking, oh no, this is the book, and if I cut it wrong, what'll I do, and blah blah. So I try not to think about it. Because I mean, you know, you wouldn't want to be going buying Edith books. I mean, I've got a lot of Edith books, don't get me wrong. Probably not as many as Lorna though. Let me just say. Because I think the last time when Lorna did her Edith journal, she had, I don't know, I want to say 100, but I know it wasn't 100. Right, so I'm going to shut this and I'm going to place this so it is exactly matching our bunny. And it looks like it's fine down the spine side. Oh, look at that gorgeous poem to violets. But we should have another one because we've only used one page and I have got 2 copies, so should be all right.
Lorna says she has a lot, she's lost count.
Yeah. She's a hoarder. I just dropped glue onto there, which I could do without. Yeah, but the thing is, when you make journals, Edith journals, you make about 6 of them. So, you know, you need them. That's what I would say to yourself. I need them. Right, then. Let's hold that down. And let's stick this down exactly where it needs to be, which is there. Fabulous. Now, with my Timmy towel, I'm going around the outside, and I just want to catch any bits of glue that might have strayed where they are not required. And I like doing this with my Timmy towel, pushing it down. I don't know, you just seem to get more pressure and more even pressure. And it mops up any additional, surplus bits of glue that have splurged out. So, there we are. Look at that. Oh, look at that, guys. Isn't it gorgeous? So I'm just going to stick this pocket down shut. I'll just use my art glitter if it wants to play ball. You can use double-sided. You use double-sided and art glitter. Just need a little thin-ish bead because it's fairly strong stuff. Fold that over. Just get my Timmy towel out again. Press that down. And a good idea really is to clip it just till it dries. But I won't because I probably want to work on the other side. That's perfect. That's great. So we've got a nice pocket in there. So where are we? Does anybody know? Oh yeah, I know. Right, so that's that flap. That's that flap. That's the centre pocket. This is the side. So shall we do the other side of that then? Let's do that. So, let's find another image, shall we? Let's just move that out of the way a little bit. I might have been through most of the images now. I might move back to the country diary itself. Not that I'm saying there's anything wrong with these images, because there absolutely isn't. But I'm not going into June. That's nice, isn't it? Restful. It's a she flicking past it. That's nice. That is very, very nice. I like that. Right, so what are we going to do with this page? What can we have on it? We could have a tummy tuck on it. Yeah, quite like that idea. I don't see why we can't have that. I won't need 2 pages. I just need one for the back. And then I need something. I've got some spare bits of card here that I can make the tummy tuck out of. Perhaps cover in text or something like that. Oh, I haven't looked at you for a while. Hello. So yeah, I'm going to take this page out. We're still in May, but this says June. But that page that I'm after is May, so we're all right. We reached our first target that we set for the Buy Me a Coffee thing. I don't know what else to call it, the Buy Me a Coffee thing. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a giveaway, and I've made a list so far of people that have donated, and I'll do it up until the 1st of January. So if you've donated between when I first started it and the 1st of January, your name will go into a hat, probably literally a hat, and I'll draw a winner out. At this stage, I'm not quite sure what the winner is going to win, but it will be something that you'd like. I'm quite sure of that. And I'll perhaps let you know on the next time I see you exactly what the winner is going to win. But thank you to everybody who has donated to the Buy Me a Coffee site. I really, really do appreciate your help, because all of this lot is just so expensive, as you know. So I'm very grateful to you. Thank you. I think that's about the right height. Let's just see the width. Sounds like Mr. F's making a coffee. So I'll just take that off this side because there's nothing going on there. Cut that off. Let's just check. Check. So it wants to go inside the hinge. No, it's still a little bit too big. Rats. Yes, I'm cheesed off keep lifting this green thing up. But what can I do? That should be fine. Most things do fit into the ordinary little Timmy trimmer, but this Edith is just too tall. So it fits into the inside there, like that. Is that right? That doesn't look in any way right. That's right there. And here, there's the spine. Oh, it's not far off. It's not far off, but it is a little bit off. I wonder if the lovely little trimmer that Nancy bought me would do it. I don't think so. I don't think it's long enough. It's just kind of nothing, but it's enough to make it not right. Uh-oh. I think that should be it. I'll give up if it's not, to be honest. Let's see. Let's see what we shall see. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. We're all fine. Marvellous. So I'm going to stick that down as is, and then I'm going to stick tummy tuck over the top of it. That's the plan. And gradually, bit by bit, as you go, get each page done. You know, you'll turn over a page and think, oh, done it all. Just have to be patient, but to be honest, it's not a chore really, is it? Working with Edith. I am in love with Tim Holtz at the moment. I might marry him. Oh, I've been there before, haven't we? He didn't want to marry me. Julie dropped a bombshell that she thought he didn't like girls. Right, so we'll stick that there. Lovely. That's just so beautiful, isn't it, that image? I love it. I think some of the ones in the... Thank you, Mr. F. I think some of the ones in the nature notes are just a little bit more delicate than some of the ones in the country diary. Maybe it's just I'm not so used to seeing them, because I had a lot more country diaries before I even got a nature notes, to be honest. So I've also got postcards that I can use as journaling cards in the pockets. I think I've got some playing cards. I've got all sorts of things actually that I can use to make interesting tabs. So the next time I do a live, it'll be more interesting because we'll be doing the interesting bits, not this boring sticky down stuff. There we go. And so let's get that nicely pressed down. Let's pick up any ink that's hanging around. Ink, not ink, glue. I noticed that Gail put a video out on Christmas Day. I was very impressed by that girl. Not that she'll be watching me, but... Right, so let's see where we're at then. So, we've got that done. The rabbit done. That piece still needs doing, but we've got the pocket there. We've got the flap on the back done and the pocket at the back. So, I mean, actually, you know, we're doing all right here. Seems like it's taking forever, I know. But we're doing all right. Right, so I want a piece of card. Problem with that is it's going to cover up everything. Isn't it? That's no good. Because I want to see that. I didn't think this through very well, did I? What could I don't just keep wanting to have side pockets on things. The only other thing I could do is to use another page of this. I think that's what I'm going to have to do. Let's see if I've got another page. July, June. It's that one, isn't it? Yeah, okay. I'm going to have to snippety snip.
If you're inquiring about an horizontal belly band.
Oh, didn't think of that. That's good thinking. Let's get this out and then we'll see if we need it. Yeah, horizontal. Yeah, across there. But then I'd lose my forget-me-nots, which are one of my favourite flowers. So I could do a horizontal one. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Or I could do a vertical one. Decisions. It's all too much.
Or diagonal one.
Not a diagonal one. I could do a diagonal pocket. Should we do that? Should we do a diagonal pocket? Let's do that. Why not? Why would we not? Right, so I need to cut that there. I don't think I cut anything off that side. So here's hoping I didn't. And let's make it there to there. Let's see what gives. See if that's right. Should we just cut it and see what happens? That'll fit in my Timmy trimmer, I think. So what I want to do is cut from that mark that I made to this mark, but then allow a little bit for a fold down just to give it a bit more strength. So let's cut that off. I'm being very brave. Yeah, we're all right. We're doing all right. So I just need to trim this little bit off here that I have marked. I think that is going to be fine. Goodness, what is going on? Right, so I'm just going to fold over that angle. Let's score it first, because you know it'll go wrong. You just know it, don't you? So let's put that down there and score at 1/2 inch. There we go. Fold that in. Let's just check that it still seems okay. It seems fine to me. Good idea, Mr. F. Very good, may I say. So I want that there, and there's just a little bit to come off the bottom. A little bit. In my Etsy shop at the moment, there are those bundles of papers that I had for sale, and I've got them at half price at the moment. There's only one pack left actually, and I can't do anything about the postage to America. I wish I could, but I just can't. It's just silly. But should you want one, there is one left in the shop. Right, so that's going to go there. That's perfect. That is really good. Line your stems up, yeah. So I'm just going to ink on it. Well, I can do, yeah, ink around there. Then glue that flap down. Yeah, I like this forest moss colour. It's passed my test. I don't know what the test was. Do you like it or not? Yeah. Okay, it's passed the test. I've inked over the top of my pencil marks. Right, I'm just going to glue this down onto here. And that way we've preserved the entire image. We still haven't got a tummy tuck, you understand, but we have got a whole image, which is probably more important. So let's stick that down. Is that stuck down yet? So we need to put that on. Line your stems up. Yeah, that's lovely. Let's just get it glued on then. So it hasn't been a very exciting live today, except to tell you that, you know, there's a giveaway going on with the Buy Me a Coffee thing, and that paper pack is half price in Etsy. And the next live we'll do will be all the tags, and I'll have all this stucky down bit done, and we'll do all the tags and journaling cards and such like.
Yvonne says hi.
Hi Yvonne.
She says no idea what's going on, but hello.
Oh well.
Welcome to the club.
Yeah, you're not alone. You're not alone, my dear. We're making another section for the Edith trifold. So this, I'll show you what it is in a second. So that's that down. We've got a nice little diagonal pocket there. It's lovely. Yeah, this is what it is. It's a section to go in a trifold, sort of lapbook style thing. We've got one section done already, which is this one. We haven't got the cover yet. I'm waiting to do the cover till I see how fat the sections are. So they'll have plenty of room. So this is the second section. This is going to be the back, the bit that's stuck onto the cover. So it'll flip like that and like that, and it'll have images on. This will flip like that, This will flip up like that. This will flip down like that. And there's our back bit that will be stuck on. Thank you, whoever that was, for buying the paper. It's all it could be because it's all that's in the shop. So that's the bit that's going to be stuck to the back cover. This bit's coming up like that. Isn't that pretty? That bit's coming down. This bit on the right with the big pocket here, the bunny, is going over there. This bit will be here. And then this bit folds out like that. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 sides to cover there. Folds up like that and then folds over the whole shebang. So that will be that. But you see, at the moment, it's looking fairly benign, isn't it? Just needs persuaded to go there.
Ruth Swartz says hi.
Hi, Ruth. How you
Your
doing?
work is beautiful, and she's from Indiana.
Oh,
Fog and rain, 42 degrees.
Jen and Mike are in Indiana, aren't they? Pretty sure they're in Indiana. So that will be section 2. Now, when I come back to do the next live, whenever that is, it won't be long. And I'm sorry if today's been a bit of a drudgery, but you did get to look through the Edith books, which is always a joy. But when you join me again, I'll have all of this covered in Edith, and we'll be ready to put the tags in, but we'll make the tags as we go along. We'll see what size we want them, and we'll make them. Some will be out of images from Edith, some will be text from Edith, some will be craft with stamps perhaps, seeing as I've now got these beautiful, beautiful stamps from Julie. Thank you so much, Julie. It's really sweet of you. So that's that. So you join me again and it will all, I'll have twitched my nose and it will all miraculously be covered. Right. Is that all I had to say? Is that all I had to say, Mr. F? Did I have out else to say?
It's hard to know.
The family album, I know you'll think that we've just forgotten about it. We haven't. I certainly haven't. Mr. F's gone on holiday for Christmas, so he's not doing anything about it. But no, we definitely haven't forgotten about it. I'll be doing the Edith trifold, the family album, and finishing off my Timmy journal, which is coming along nicely. I really like it, actually. Let's have a quick flip through it for those of you that haven't seen it. This is calico. These are numbers that Carey Roberts sent me and are painted black and then embossed several times. This is I'm not sure if it's Uncle Jim, actually. It's got a nice leather thong in there, just made of craft, a little pocket.
Who doesn't like a leather thong?
Well, and then the tie is actually leather as well. Thin leather thong. It's gorgeous. Gorgeous. Right, so it's just, I haven't finished this, just to warn you in advance. So I'll just give a quick flip through and you can see what's what. It's getting there. I like that page, it's nice. Some nice pages that desperately needs sorting out. And if you're into Timmy, it's quite a Timmy thing, isn't it? So yeah, there's a lot still to do in it, but there's a lot done in it already, so we're getting there. So there you go, that's the Tim Holtz journal, which we'll be progressing on with as well. So there's 3 things I think at the minute, isn't there? There's Edith trifold, the Timmy journal, and the family album. Yeah, I think that's it. Oh, well, of course, and the Keong collaboration, which I must do tomorrow because I'm so late with it. She'll be cross. She won't because she's too lovely, but I must do it. And then the prompt is acetate, so it's quite exciting. I think I chose it, actually. Right, so I shall see you all very, very soon. Thanks for sticking with me. Not the most exciting, was it? I've lost it now. But we've got some nice pages done in there. I like this one, and I love that bunny. I love that bunny. He's gorgeous. And that page is nice. So yeah, I mean, we've got some nice things to build on, so that's the main thing. And I'll keep going with it, and we'll get there eventually when we get there, won't we? So see you soon, guys. Take care. Bye.
And don't forget to subscribe if you want to find us again.
Yeah, subscribe. Press the little bell thing if you want to know when we go live or post a video or whatever. Thanks, guys. Take care.
Take
Bye.
care, everyone. See you soon. Bye.